Welcome back, Knights. This is KnightVision News, bringing you the latest stories on May 1st, 2025. Good afternoon, Knights. Thank you for joining us on this terrific Tuesday. There's just a month left in the year. We should do all that we can to get to the attendance goal. If we are present and meet the goal of 95%, then we will have an hour lunch to repay our efforts. Let's accomplish this goal as a kingdom. The final countdown is here. Seniors, get ready for your second 9 weeks exams. On Wednesday, May 14th, you'll tackle English and math. Thursday, May 15th, is all about social studies and science. Then, on Friday, May 16th, it's time for PE, CTE, Fine Arts, and LOTE exams. Also on Friday, any makeup exams and extended time testing will take place. Good luck, class of 2025. Finish strong. If you're testing for AP, make sure you know what day, time, and room. A call was sent to your parents if you're scheduled to test. There are flyers posted around the school with information. Please remember that you may have dropped a class, but might still need to take the exam. All fees need to be paid before taking the exam in the business office. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Terrazas in the front office. And we continue with money matters. Senior pre-clearance is coming soon. It will be held in the library on May 20th, 21st, and 22nd during assigned English 4 classes. Your English 4 teacher will let you know which day you will be attending. Again, make sure you bring the following: Chromebook, case, and charger, library books, textbooks, and bring cash or credit card to pay for any outstanding fees. At that time, you'll also be allowed to request and pay for your school transcript. Are you interested in art? If you are, then you might be interested in checking out this year's student art show. The main event is taking place on the 1st of May, today, after school, in the Shield Gallery in the end of the Fine Arts Hallway from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. At the gallery, you'll find wonderful works of art from some of our very own students, along with beautiful illustrations in chalk just outside. Mrs. Williams also invites teachers to bring their classes anytime, as long as they email her beforehand. And if you can't be a model show audience. The Noche Mexicana Fashion Show will be next week. Don't miss this opportunity to witness the best Mexican fashion show in the area. The show will take place in our theater on May 2nd, next Friday, during periods 8 and 9. Next Friday, tomorrow. Everyone is invited to attend, but space is limited. So get your tickets now in room 701 with Miss Sanchez. We have very exciting news for you. The annual Hanks Film Festival is going to occur May 8th. So start filming, and the due date for films is May 5th. Remember, the categories are comedy, tragedy, horror, and action. Hurry, submit your films as soon as possible to Mr. Pardo in Dome 2, or contact him at mpardo@yisd.net. And a returning trend is going on right now, the USC Ice Bucket Challenge for mental health. Our department was recently challenged by speech and debate, and we had lots of fun getting cold out there with all the icy water. We now challenge the Fashion Club, robotics, and the silhouettes. Are you up for it, or are you going to let us down? We will wait for your response.
We are now nominating...
Go. The Hanks volleyball team is now raising funds. Take a moment to support the program by buying their delicious popcorn. You may contact any volleyball player to buy their popcorn and help them raise precious funds for their program. And today nights, we have another new KnightVision Nightcasted. Today, it's on one of our wonderful art teachers, Mr. Lopez, sorry. Roll tape.
Welcome back, Knights, to another KnightVision News Knightcasted. Today's Knightcasted is on a semi-new teacher here at Hanks, whose name is...
My name is Edgar Lopez and I teach art, mostly Art 1, a couple Art 2 classes. It's my first year. Actually started in August, so I interned last semester, or semester of last spring semester here at Hanks, and then I got the job in August.
A lot of teachers don't initially go to school to be a teacher. Mr. Lopez, however, was kind of different.
I majored in studio art and minored in education, all levels of education, but mostly focused on studio work.
Finding a career for some is a very difficult decision. Mr. Lopez had a pretty decent plan in mind, however.
Well, I was always into art ever since I was a little kid. I was always really good at drawing and I was really passionate about it. And it was a bit until I got into college where I had to decide what I was going to do. And that's when I decided, okay, well, education, be an art teacher. It's probably the best option. But it wasn't until I was getting closer to graduating that I was like, okay, we'll have to decide who I'm going to, like which age groups I'm going to be working with. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to start subbing. I'm going to be a substitute. That's when I realized how passionate I was about teaching.
When asked if he'd like to share anything else, this is what he had to say.
But it's my first year. I've made a lot of mistakes, man. I made a lot of mistakes, but I've been learning a lot. Try not to show you guys that I'm a first year teacher. But it's been cool. It's been cool. I've learned a lot this school year. I've made some good relationships with a lot of the students. Seeing artists like yourself, like Ashlyn, Bree, and just seeing your growth throughout this year has been another rewarding part of being a teacher here at Hanks.
Well, thank you for the shout out, Mr. Lopez. Anyways, this has been Alexander A. Renteria at the Kingdom of Champions for KnightVision News Knightcast.
And the art department held its chalk art exhibition where some art students were able to show off their chalk art skill. The event was held yesterday outside the art gallery. The different drawing styles were portrayed, and many students learned that drawing and coloring with chalk is truly an art. Congratulations to them and Miss Lorena Williams for this successful event. And that's all we have for today, Knights. Don't forget to follow the KVN YouTube channel, X, and TikTok accounts so you can catch all the latest scoops. This has been co-anchor Naui Escajeda Fileto, and in case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.